Okay, so, hi, and we are doing a video, on Minecraft, and today we made a herobrine world, and we are gonna be checking that out today.
Ow.
Yes. So, right now we've already kind of advanced into this, and we're kind of making our video a little late, but yeah, we just didn't really get the idea to do this before. But my grandpa, he's been really actually interested in the topic about herobrine. So I found out a seed called herobrine, and it's supposed to have herobrine activity in it. So we've been doing it, and sure enough, we've been seeing a lot of herobrine activity. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of his Minecraft gameplay right now, and yeah, you can't really see his hotbar, but it'll just have to do.
Gonna use your memory card up there, boo boo. Said you're gonna use your memory card up.
Well, you got a point. It's still, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna record all day. Yeah.
Oh no, they came out.
Oh no. I guess the chickens.
I think when they get grown, they come out.
You think so?
I think so.
They might, because like you were doing chickens and they were doing like just fine until, yeah, like look at that.
Yeah.
The baby can't get out, but I think when they get grown, they like get a new tactic of swimming, maybe.
Almost.
Huh. That is really weird. But I don't know how they would get out. I mean, you had those signs. Oh, I think I know how they get out, Dado.
How's that, boo boo?
Papa. What they did was probably they just decided to practice their swimming, and they went underwater, and boom, there you go. I know.
I think when they get too heavy, they
just sink.
They sink, yeah. Might have to do the water different.
Yeah. Yeah, you could try using that like swampy water. Maybe that'll work.
I'm gonna redo the water.
Huh.
Takes a long time too
To get those eggs.
to get those eggs.
I know. What I just usually do is when I want to get eggs, I just like run around in a big open field, and a lot of times there'll just be eggs everywhere. You can make pumpkin pie, but I don't really like know why the creators would think you're gonna spend all that time just making pumpkin pie when really you can eat that steak. Yeah, I think they just want to. I know, that's like the thing.
Oh, he's right. Oh, look at there.
It's like the middle of the day, and all of a sudden there's all these mobs spawning everywhere. That might be a sign of herobrine. I don't really know, but I watched a video, and it never actually said mobs spawning in day, because like they've been spawning under trees a lot, and they've been spawning in the water and like, you know, under structures, and then they'll like sneak attack you and like risk their lives. But I've been noticing a lot of them have just been like wearing gold or iron armor when they come to sneak attack. Man, you actually really are a good survival person. You know how to do it. Now you see, the thing is with me, I don't really have a plan. I just go and do it.
It's getting hot.
You want me to put that the other way?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put that toward me. Okay. Sorry, that was just the heater. Yeah, like, see, you have your chest really actually organized, but all I have is just, like, I only have one chest that I just put everything in, and then I have my valuables chest. But still, that witch I killed at the beginning, like, literally killed me, I'd say, 11 times. How'd you get that much bookshelves? Like, for me, bookshelves, I've been running low on them.
I've been making some and then using.
Like, I mean, I don't really get how you're supposed to do that. Like, how much bookshelves do you get when you make a bookshelf? Just one?
Well, it depends on how much stuff you got. The hardest part's been getting the leather.
I know, like, that's the thing. I wish when you actually made a bookshelf, they'd give you, you know, like 3 or 6. You know how they do with, like, other stuff, like arrows?
Yeah.
I wish they'd do that because bookshelves are really hard to obtain for me. For me, though, I don't have a problem with paper. It's just the only problem I have is kind of like is just books, because mainly it's like that leather. It's like I got a bunch of leather, but then it's like you have to like get a lot of books and get a lot of wood. It's really hard. But in my opinion, I think you should just like go to a village and rob their bookshelves. But I actually wish there was a way you could pack bookshelves instead of just destroying them and degrading them into books. I actually thought that tactic would work because I never actually have seen a monster that, you know, like, would sink.
Yeah.
Ever. Man, remember when you played Slither.io?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that game, but over time it, like, gets really boring unless you're, like, a good pro at it. Getting back to the subject. I actually really think you should try that gold farm that I was thinking might work. But that was pretty simple. I just brought up the subject of pigment, and then that's how I got the gold farm idea. But I don't really think there'd be a way to do a diamond farm, because try to think of a monster that drops diamonds. A monster does not drop diamonds. Wait, I would know how to get a valuables, a really high valuable spawner. You know what you can do? To get a really high valuable spawner, practically what you would do is probably just like, you know, find a way to lure in a bunch of witches and, you know, kill the witches, like drown them or something like that. But it'd be really hard to do because they have those potions. Like, you know, in the process of killing them. By the machine, but you get a lot of valuables if you actually kill them. Like, you get potions, you get sticks, which is a bad thing. You get other stuff too. I remember the first witch I killed, I was expecting to get like a magic or something like that, like a wand or something like that, and all I got was 2 sticks and a ball. I was like, wow, this is a joke. But like later on, the witches have been dropping better loot. But for the past couple of witches I've been killing, they just drop redstone. But I think you are right. Once chickens get to a certain age, they just sink. I think maybe you should like, you know, level it out more and, you know, make it to where they can't.
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Okay. I was thinking what you could do is, like, if the chickens come down, there would be an observer, and the observer would make would get slime blocks, and they'd send the chickens flying back in the air. It's like, oh no, we detect chickens, and then they just go flying in the air back in there, and they're like, dang it, we're gonna have to take swimming lessons our whole life. But so far, no really herobrine activity. But like I'm saying, you should set up some more spawners. It's gonna make them more active. But the thing is, your problem is you haven't been finding a lot of gold. That's your problem. How much gold do you have?
Some, not much.
Can you show me?
Well.
Or do you need to do something?
Yeah, I'm filling water up.
You know, I actually really think they should make it to where, like, once you get to level 10, you have a thirst bar. Like, I think they should. Like, once you get to level 10 in XP, they have, like, a thirst bar. Because, I mean, yeah, I mean, glass is pretty easy to obtain. But I think that'd be, like, a really great idea. But still, Papa, I never thought of making an eggs generate farm in that, like, way. I never thought of that. See, when it comes to you have the brains of the operation. I'm your teacher. See, I teach you how to do the brains of the operation, but then you end up making a better brain. Maybe you should, like, level the water out, maybe? Or no, I don't really think that'd be the problem, because... Yeah, the weird thing with me is, like, when I go in caves, they're always packed with gold. Like, for some reason, I've just been mining so much gold, Papa, that I already think I would have had 2 stacks of gold. Like, I mean, I have a ton of gold. I just have, like, I go to the nether, and then it's like the zombie pigmen are always filling me up with gold, and I'm like, dang. So, can you show me your chest with, you know, like, gold and all that stuff in it? Kind of, you know, like, valuables? Okay, so it's that one. You have a gold apple?
Yeah.
Sweet, you actually have enough stuff to do that. Wait, go back to your diamonds. No, how do you have that much? How do you have that much? I find that impossible. Like,
well, I do. Just mind a bunch.
It's like you know where to mine and you know how. See, with me, I just rely on caves, but I don't think I really actually should. It was really weird, Papa. One time I was playing with my dad on a server, and like I dug, like I counted them. I dug 15 blocks down, and I found 7 diamonds. Like, I'm being serious. I don't know. I'm just like, hey, I'm just gonna dig and find a cave system. So I dig like 15 blocks down, and boom, there's already 7 diamonds. I'm like, no, that has to be a glitch. Or, you know, like a mess up in the seed. Because
he's got a helmet on.
Yeah, that's the thing. All the monsters are having helmets or hiding under trees. Oh, you know a really good survival tip when you're fighting Endermen?
Put a pumpkin on your head?
No, well, that is a good survival tip too, but I mean, like, to like, instant kill them. What you do is...
Jump up and go like this?
Get next to a tree, right? Just get next to a tree that has a
Shove them in the water.
No, they won't go in the water. You can't force them in. Practically what you do is, you know the trees and you can fit under their leaves? You know, it only has a 2-block opening? So do a 2-block opening, right? And, like, hit an Enderman and quickly get under that 2-block opening, and they'll just be sitting there. They can't do anything because they're 3 blocks tall. They're not 2 blocks tall. You ever think of that? I've actually tried that, and sure enough, I slayed a lot of Endermen doing that. That's what kills them, because, like, you hit them and they just stay there.
They suffocate.
Oh, another skeleton, I think. No. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to watch out in this world. But I think maybe skeletons are, like, invading more. Wait, let me check how long the video is. Okay, so the video is 14 minutes already. The max is 31.
Okay, well, go ahead and turn it off.
The max is 31 minutes. I'll turn it off when it gets to 15. Yeah, that'll be in about
a
30,
minute.
Like 40 more minutes, 40 more seconds.
Oh no.
So yes, well, we haven't really seen any herobrine activity today, but we did see some a little earlier while we were off screen, doing some stuff. Some people actually don't really think herobrine is real, but trust me, it is. I play Minecraft a bunch, and I've experienced a lot of herobrine activity. So, well, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in part 2. Thanks. Bye.